this is a clear definition and the difference between both the things, like Council of Ministers and the Cabinet. Okay, good morning aspirants. Now we will see just the difference between Council of Ministers and the Cabinet. Okay, what is the difference between Council of Ministers and they are different, how they are different from the Cabinet? Okay, we often confused in this both the terms. Okay, Council of Ministers usually consists of about 70 ministers. Here in Council of Ministers 70 ministers will be there. Okay, and total strength of Council of Ministers cannot exceed 15%. This is the condition, okay, of the strength of the Lok Sabha. And in the Cabinet part, we will see the size of the Cabinet is generally more than 25 ministers only. The current government has 30 Cabinet ministers. Okay, this is the main difference between both. After that, we will see Council of Ministers consist all the categories of ministers, such as Ministers of Cabinet, like Cabinet Ministers rank, Ministers of State, that is of independent charge, and Ministers of State. We have two type of, okay. In this, in Cabinet, that includes Cabinet Ministers rank only. Okay. Now the third point, it has all powers, but in theory only. Council of Ministers has all the powers, but in theory only. Actual work lies with the Cabinet. It exercises the powers of the Council of Ministers. Actual thing is the Cabinet who actually implements and works, okay, and they work as a team. Council of Ministers work as a team. Now the fourth function is, its function and business is decided by the Cabinet. Council of Ministers functions is decided by the Cabinet. Here, decision of Cabinet are binding on all the ministers, like they are binding on Council of Ministers. After that, this is the fifth part, that is, it is a constitutional body. Council of Ministers is a constitutional body, and in the Cabinet, it was added through the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act under Article 52. It is also a constitutional body, but it is added by the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act. Okay, this is a clear definition and the difference between both the things, like Council of Ministers and the Cabinet. So try to remember all these points in your tips, okay, to solve the questions of UPSC prelims. You can easily solve them. Okay, thank you then.